Vale, people, vale, vale, vale. Vamos a estar ya. Con... Vale, ya estamos, ya estamos. Estaba colocando los chats. Sale todo, pero... Nada, gente, parche nuevo. Ha salido juego. Y ha salido como... Historia rollo como un poco así, spooky, fantasmas. Esto hubiera quedado muy bien si lo hubieran hecho en Halloween, pero no lo hicieron. No sé si habrá evento, me imagino que sí. Vale, completas en el parque para desbloquear el evento, ok. O sea, hay evento y hay historia, ¿no? Y dan cono de luz, que debe venir muy bien para esto, por lo que se ve, aunque tenga la cara de la otra. Pues vamos a hacer la historia de sustos in the park. Como veis, de las misiones de personaje tengo que hacerlas todas. Uy, muy lento, muy lento. Pero por lo menos tenemos la principal. La principal hecha. Bueno, eso que he avanzado. Hola, hola chicos, ¿qué tal? Y. No, 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 no. Caí con Naurun del otro evento. Que está Jianfen. Ginaifen, Ginaifen. ¿Qué decir? Ah, eso, ahora lo único que ando haciendo. Llevo este equipo puesto, pero en realidad estaba con este y con esta. Y vas a empezar a subir a. Diablos, aquí, a este. Estuve haciéndole antes. Estuve haciéndole antes de este. Ya, farmeando un poquito. Que no la vamos a usar hoy, pero bueno. No mira ni qué cono lleva ni nada. Vamos a la history. Espero que dure 2 horas y media como mucho, porque me gustaría irme a dormir antes de las 3, a ser posible. Si no, mañana complicado. ¿Eres tú? ¿Te interesa lo sobrenatural, cierto? Por suerte para ti, acabo de terminar de editar mi vídeo. Toda la evidencia que necesitas. ¿Creemos en fantasmas? Por supuesto. Somos milenarios, no científicos.
It's easier for us to perceive the unseen. Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
Hasta ponernos yo, muchos. Sí, hoy también estamos haciendo multiplataforma. A ver esto, el TikTok. Eso, chat. La del pollo diablo. Lo subo un poco. Ahí está la nueva. Estas son jueces. Está inconsciente, no está morida. Esta es que es healer. Estoy dudando en si cogerla o no. Parece que estaba diciendo la gente que tenía problemas de energía, pero no es nada que no se pueda arreglar. Al fin y al cabo es un healer tampoco, y un buffer. Era para jubilar a Natasha y ponerla en el segundo equipo. Los fantasmas son efectos especiales baratos. ¿Por qué al final está grabado en tercera persona? ¿Por qué al final está grabado en tercera persona? Que funciona así.
Anyway, the key moment was... It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Cierto. La robot y la nueva. No puede ser.
That's what I'm saying. At first, Fushang didn't believe that
Susan se llamaba la del pollo diablo. Ya no me acordaba.
After the judges showed up, In other
Pues eso.
words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
Tengo a Silver Wolf entre ceja y ceja para ir a por ella. Y ahora ya estoy dudando en si tirar a esta o al Argenti. Que no sé hasta qué punto necesito otro DPS. Necesitaría más utilidad. La que da Silver Wolf y un cura para el segundo equipo. Cura el jardín de sosiego a atrapar fantasmas.
Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't
A ver qué
clickbait?
tal salen las tiradas. Dependiendo de eso veremos.
Do
Porque
you
como para
have some
Argenti
free
todavía queda,
time?
igual no nos da tiempo a
Do you
sacarlo.
want to explore Fixtral Garden together?
Yo
Just the
pensaba
two
que
of
venía
us?
mucho antes.
I
Pensaba
guarantee
que venía
you we're
ya, de
gonna
hecho.
reveal the truth
Hasta hace
this
unos días.
time.
Y pensaba que ahora venía Silver Wolf y no juego. O sea, estoy empanadísimo. Vamos a ganar fantasmas.
I knew it. This is what people like us live for. Let's go.
Puede que los fantasmas esos sean del otro personaje. Este que en el Splash Art está como sentada. No me he spoileado nada. No he visto absolutamente nada. Ayer es que no podía hacer directo. Dirígete al UFO. Mira, aquí tenemos otra misión que ni he cogido. Bueno. En principio deberíamos ir bien con el equipo. No debería haber mucho problema. Tiras de viento y si nos la dejan, seguramente haya muchos bichos débiles a viento, pero de viento ya es Blade, o sea,
It's
tampoco
so
pasamos.
dark in here. It feels like we're being watched. Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
¿Puedes resumirlas?
Sure. I guess now's not really a good time for stories. Don't worry. I can sum it up in a single sentence. Fixtral Garden used to be a garden delve, but people started coming here to mourn fallen Foxian fighters at the Foxen tomb, and rumors spread that the garden was haunted.
Sí, esto es muy japonés. Esto es
I
mucho
know
de lore
it's easy to
japonés.
cast doubt,
¿Habéis jugado
but
al
the Ten
Ghostwire
Lords
Tokyo?
Commission
Muy rollo de
actually
eso.
showed up this time.
Qué pena, con lo que podía haber molado el juego, pero al final tenías de fantasmas 2 secundarias y luego ya la historia principal.
Speaking of which, we have
Me lo
to
pasé.
avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for
Pero fue antes
nothing.
de hacer el canal.
Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving and watch your step.
A ver los fantasmicos, tomar los fantasmicos. Habrá cofres, ¿verdad? Sí, y un mogollón. Y mira, nuevo set. Perfecto. Será para los nuevos, entiendo, ¿no? Allá hay alguien. Los jardines vamos fantasmas monstruos. Vale, son de... Son del vacío, ¿no? Vamos, del vacío. Son... Marastrak.
Whoa, this place feels pure evil.
Let's wait.
Time to get some footage. Does that hurt?
Repay.
You won't get away.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Empieza a subir un poquito a esta. La tengo los talentos al 7. A esta, a Jimek.
I underestimated you. The dead return.
El único DPS que tengo de fuego.
Nothing.
Tanque y hace Blade, aparte de DPS. Claro, por no poner al Traveler en fuego. Al Trailblazer.
Savor it for me.
No está metiendo tanto nuestro Blade porque no tienen debilidad a viento ninguno, por lo que se ve. Bueno, tenemos a Electro y tenemos Pyro.
Time to say bye. Boom.
El cono de Luocha, claro, el suyo va mejor que ninguno porque es el suyo, no lo tenemos. Va bien para la regeneración de energía, pero llega un momento que el círculo ese tiene un CD. O sea, no puedes estarlo tirando para mantenerlo siempre. O podrías spamear más la ulti. Podrías estar haciendo cleanses todo el rato. Lo único, pero la verdad es que lo quiero para curar. Ya vamos quitando efectos positivos de vez en cuando y fuera. Tampoco es tan difícil el contenido como para necesitarlo todo el rato el ulti del 8. Unos guantes que voy a destruir.
We can use it.
Mami Kafka.
Hey, hey, it looks like there's someone up
Nuevo.
ahead. Let's go.
Ponía ahí algo de observar, ¿verdad?
Savor it for me.
¿Ves? Ahora ya mete más.
Whoa, I
Tela.
didn't know you were so strong, bro.
¿Bro?
But these are Lawfu officials. If we're interrogated, we need to get our story.
Oficiales, ¿por qué no estamos pegando con los oficiales del Luofu? Porque no nos dejan entrar aquí. No podemos pedir permiso en vez de pegarnos con todo el mundo.
Time to say bye.
Los de antes sí eran marastraques, no. ¿Y qué están dando? ¿Están dando materiales nuevos? Sí, el remolino del viento. Bien, 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 bien.
We can get closer.
Es de élite. Tenía que haber tirado quizás el especial del Watch. Sí, sí, tú pégable y ya verás lo que pasa. Le pegas. Pero nos ha metido un estado que no sé cuál es. Como confusión, ¿no?
Receive divinity.
Ahora ya ponemos esto y tiramos. Perfecto. Ya nos curamos ahora. Estás entrando en ley.
Fight is set. Savor it for me.
¿Qué tal, Cerito? Tú nunca te pierdes los directos, aunque sean por la noche, macho. Me alegro mucho. Me alegro que te guste en general todo lo que subo, aunque sea bastante diferente las unas cosas de las otras.
Well timed.
Pegan bien este mierdas, ¿eh?
Failed to set you.
El único cono legendario que tenemos, el único cono de personaje de gacha es el de Blade, el de Blade Spirit. Porque es mi personaje preferido, más que nada.
Stand still.
The dead return.
Time to say bye.
¡Pum!
Boom.
I underestimated you.
Sí, los combates que no nos fuercen a hacerlos manual los hacemos así, que es más rápido.
Take them.
Bueno, pues muy bien eso. Hay otro enemigo aquí, ¿verdad? Vale, por ahí abajo. Pero hay camino también por arriba. Parece que es una vuelta, ¿no? Parece que estábamos dando una vuelta. Y vamos por aquí. A ver, a ver. De enemigos los matamos. Es loot. Hija desgrate, siempre está bien. Aquí tenemos... Y aquí tenemos como 25.000 jades ahora mismo. Estela, Reynolds.
Hey, hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Vale, hemos dado la vuelta. Voy a coger el cacharro este. Y volvemos. Está haciendo como 3 o 4 secundarias antes del Genshin. Estas larguísimas, que las tenía atrasadas. La de instituto esa ayer me llevó solo esa como 2 horas, ¿sabes? Secundaria. Pero creo que era de mundo, así que igual por eso es más larga. Eso dijo ella. Pero sí, estaba haciendo. Poquito a poquito me voy poniendo con la historia.
Does that hurt?
Receive divinity.
You won't get away.
Si no lo matamos nos da tiempo a poner la cura.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Creo que los vamos a matar. No pasa nada. Ya nos curaremos en el siguiente.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Y muy japo esto, lo de las cometas en los cementerios. Cositas de papel. Aquí es donde está el nuevo set. Vale, ya lo tenemos.
Does that hurt?
Va a empezar Luocha con la cura para Blade, fijo. Eso es. Así que
Nothing
que
made
ni
the
tan mal.
dead return.
Ahí
You
está.
won't get away.
Ya tenemos cura para Blade.
Too little.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The fight is set.
Muy bien.
The human body is beautiful.
Había
in its
pensado hacer
fragility.
directo esta noche o de esto o de Deep Rock, pero intentando llegar al prestigio también con el explorador, que estamos creo que al 20 o al 19. Pero ha habido problemas con el servidor antes y no se podía hacer multi.
Halt!
A jugar solo en Deep Rock,
What's up, guys? Hear me out.
que si nos hemos pegado con todo.
State your name and your business.
Y nos seguimos pegando.
Suspicious individuals in a restricted
Batalla
area
doble,
are
¿eh?
detained first and interrogated later. No exceptions. Restricted area? Seems like
Algo
we're
pasa
you in
porque si
charge
no,
of
no estarían
fictional
esta
gardens.
gente aquí. Me gusta que haya más modelos de enemigos. Que al principio del juego es que
Your
había
end
4.
approaches.
Los pajaritos y los del vacío. Las
Receive
máquinas.
divinity. Savor it for me.
Esta es la preocupante.
You won't get away.
La de en medio. Al segundo nos quita el ulti. Luocha, necesitamos a Luocha.
Repay.
Lo que cura.
Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt.
Que tiene acciones dobles.
Receive divinity.
Muy bien. No sé qué ha pasado. Esta es la que decía yo. Pero no es. Y no está en el banner. Es que el problema del banner de la healer esta, de la pequeñita, son los 4 estrellas que salen, que es terrible. Bueno, y que la mayoría ya los tendréis. Que seis. Esta es la healer.
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing. Is she a ghost?
Me gusta más que la healer. Pensaba que esta era la healer, de hecho.
You may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya, responsible for the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you. Gwenifan, an outworlder unemployed.
La dimensión
You
crepuscular
entered
se llama
Crystal
este parche.
Garden with Sushang,
Sí.
a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
Unemployed? I'm a street performer and a streamer who reports on current events.
Pues eso,
A
desempleada.
streamer. It's a legit operation.
As for this one here,
Debes haber oído hablar del bate galáctico.
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of divine foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving
Me gusta
the
mucho
Universal Arbor Calamity and
el
our
diseño de
friend
esta.
the
No parece de
Alliance.
4 estrellas. Bueno, igual no es de 4 estrellas. Me he calentado yo. Y los colores de esta también me gustan mucho. Aunque es un poco francés estos colores, pero bueno.
He's the nameless from the train?
La que menos mola es la 5 estrellas, de hecho.
tell me, Gwen
Si fuera esta la
Iphone,
Hitler ya había tirado
why
por
did
ella.
you return here?
No reason.
Quiero ver
I
que
haven't
4 estrellas
posted
salen
anything
con
for
Silver
ages,
Wolf y eso
So I
también.
wanted to film some ghosts for my
O sea,
videos.
no voy a tirar por ella de primer día.
We have already told you there are no ghosts on the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading.
Por eso estáis todos aquí, ¿no?
But I saw them. They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Susong saw them too.
Miss Gwaynithan, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your
Son
home
Ethereums,
onto the
estos
Xianzhou.
fragmentos de
The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We
Heliobus.
call them heliobi.
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it. Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail.
Este es su zorro.
I heard you, I heard you. Unbelievable. What am I, her pet?
Mr. Tail?
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it?
Siento la
Now
pinta.
scram!
What a strange girl.
Me recuerda a Don Patch de
Here to
Bobo,
film
pero en otro
ghosts,
color.
Yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths. Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense with you.
Qué mal educado.
I told you, I'm not a ghost. If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
Please don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. Huahua, please see the
Huahua.
moth.
O sea, que se llama Juajua. Yo la llamaba Jojo, como el Pokémon. Juajua. Vaya nombre, ¿eh? Juajua. No me gusta nada.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the
Le ha llamado
field.
Sister, aunque
You're
no
not
lo haya traducido, ¿eh?
accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain. Who knows? As I said, sister,
Ahora
I
sí
will
le ha llamado
handle this.
hermano.
I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's
Sí, ya lo
creation
hicimos.
furnace. The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety. If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence. and then leave Fixtrol Garden, never to return.
Bueno, never.
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
Vamos a ver.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity.
No sé, digo yo que ya quizás para el siguiente parche, ¿no? ¿Ya meterán un planeta nuevo o qué? Porque no sé cuánto llevamos aquí, tío. Puto luofo. ¿Qué son exactamente?
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself. They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire.
Vale.
Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame.
No va,
That
perfecto.
flame
Llevamos un total
is
de
the
0
thoughts
fotogramas
of
perdidos.
sentient beings.
Para streamear esto a 6000 kilobytes lo puedes poner. Y así no hay problema. Sobre todo para cuando salen tantas cosas en pantalla como estos juegos son Vampire Survivors, tienes que subir mucho la tasa para que no se vea, para que se pueda ver directamente, porque si no...
Yes.
¿No veis alguna vez algún streamer que juega esos juegos literalmente se ve todo cuadriculado? Es porque no han cambiado la tasa. Pero vamos, que es bastante sencillo. Y mientras tengas uno de la orden que te lo permita, puedes subir la tasa a lo que quieras.
Using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession. By that point, the host
Que realmente
is no
parece más
longer who they
el hongo
once
ese
were,
de las hormigas.
but a heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the heliobus, like burnt firewood.
Pero también es peligroso.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other Heliobi are nothing compared to me.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya. He won't harm others.
Regrettably, heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations.
Y esto también se puede hacer como construyendo un lugar sagrado. No tengo más preguntas.
As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge Huohua to escort you out of the garden.
Es jueza también.
Not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have loads of info sources. Maybe I can help you.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
Excuse me. We should go.
Aquí lo del trabajo con menores, la verdad es que... Ahora, venga, vamos a hacerle caso. Vámonos. Había ahí una caja.
Excuse me. Can we go now?
No. ¿Pero también?
Yes. He's trapped in my tail, so...
Vale.
Trapped? For now? Sooner or later I'll find a way to make you break the seal.
Lleva un chanchillo en el pelo, ¿no? ¿No es un chanchillo ahí de lado?
You think I like spending time with you? Shall we go?
Todavía tengo algo que hacer. Coger esto. Ahora, vámonos.
Shall we go?
Sí.
Let's go. Let's go this way. It's quicker.
Miss Huahua, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Miss Queen, I'm on official duty right now.
Literalmente está haciéndole
It's so
el 100 pies humano, ¿eh?
It's getting
Está comiendo
scarier
culo
and
como un cabrón.
scarier. Please stay close
Es que si no corre, vamos a tardar 3 días, venga.
Did you hear that? What was that sound?
Creo que he oído un gato, ¿no?
It's a ghost!
What's happening?
Sigamos adelante.
I heard Miss Quaynifen yell, so I got scared.
Grita mucho, no te preocupes.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Quaynifen go? Miss Quaynifen!
Pero si están ahí los guardias. ¿A dónde se ha ido?
Did we lose her?
Ya salió por patas. Ahora ya no hay guardia.
We need to find Miss Quaynifen.
A ver, pues es que tiene que haber salido por detrás. Porque si hubiera salido por delante la hubiéramos visto. Epa. ¿Qué hay aquí?
We
No,
need to
sabía
find
que no me
Miss
iba a dejar ir, ¿eh? Vale. Estas zonas así, tío, me recuerdan al Ghost of Tsushima, tío. Me gustó mucho.
Quaynifen, where are you? Whoa,
Bueno,
stay close.
está el prota hablando.
Whoa.
Vaya, ya nos perdí.
Oh no, where did she go?
¿Un cago en el prota también?
Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
De Baldur. Oh,
Hi.
ahora empezar a hacer otra cosa que no, ya no sabía. Está mal visto. Había un jarrón que quería romper.
Where am I? Is this Fixtural Garden? But it looks different somehow. I should keep moving.
Ok, McKay. Bueno, laberinto. Urinox. Podemos estar aquí 3 días. Qué malísimo. Basta. Primera a la derecha. Siempre a la derecha. Ah, que sí se abren estas puertas. Ok. Hemos vuelto a
Wasn't I just here a moment
ir
ago?
a la derecha. Pues no, ahora se abren los 3. Ahora a
I
la
need to look
izquierda.
closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Vale. ¿Es hacia abajo? ¿De enfrente? No lo sé. Al final saldremos a fuerza bruta. Darlo por hecho. Y no sé qué puertas se van a abrir y cuáles no.
Oh, it seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion.
No me estás
I
dando.
need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Vale. Explorar el lugar con cuidado. Lo veo todo igual, ¿eh? Ahí está el este. Esto estará cerrado, ¿no? 1, 2. 1, 1, 2.
Oh, it seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Dime cómo. Y ahora vuelvo hacia atrás. Ah, cierro. Uno, 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 uno. Tienen diferentes. 1, 2. Me va a decir lo mismo.
Oh, it seems like the paths here are being twisted by some sort of illusion. I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can... What is going on? I looped back again?
Parece que hice cosas
I
diferentes.
need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
No sé, estoy yendo a todos, ¿eh?
Wasn't I just here a moment ago? I need to look closely around this
Y
place again.
si voy a las que
Maybe I can break
están...
out of the cycle.
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this
Iba a decir que si tiro a la que hay luz,
Come, lost one. Do you desire to leave? Then come and find me.
tiro siempre a los caminos con luz. Quizás.
You have a strange scent on you. You must be. I have heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Fixtral Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches.
A new contender touches the
They
beacon.
carry the scent of a great battle. With none other
Yes?
than Fantilia. You are the one who drove Fantilia away.
Ese soy yo.
What power! Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble. Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to savor you.
Era como una chota, ¿eh? ¿Contra qué me estoy pegando?
These are no ordinary ingenia.
Of course not. They are mere pawns dancing to my whim.
¿Han recuperado la debilidad?
Crush them. Smash them to pieces. What a peppery fighting spirit. Such an addictive flavor.
Ok. Dame a mis personajes, por favor.
Let me see. The one who defeated Fantilia. I wonder what they taste like.
Me poseyeron, mamá.
You fought well. You were fighting for your survival after all.
Ujú.
I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
Está bien. Quédate quieto y no causes problema.
Incredible. Such a relaxed specimen. A soft cake of a host. It's almost as if this body doesn't even belong to you.
Porque no lo hace.
What makes you so detached?
El
young
autismo.
man?
El autismo tiene que ver en gran parte. Pero creo que es el estelarón.
And what is this at your core? Sun?
Ah,
It
mira.
burns.
Escanor.
Never mind. I won't be staying for long. So let's get along while it lasts, shall we? You can call me Cirrus. I only want to leave this place. I have no
Fir-
desire to harm you.
Pirrusis.
Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the
¿Y quién
judges
es
of the 10
Furinox?
Lords
Otro de
Commission.
los jueces.
It's a win-win. How does that sound?
¿Quién es
You
Furinox?
must have figured out that I'm not the
Ah,
master
vale.
of this place.
Otro...
It was created by another heliobus named Furinox.
Me sale como Furina.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here.
Ya encontré pista.
You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you. Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
Puedes hacer que vea que tenga una familia. Está bien.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Hombre, por supuesto. Por supuesto, por supuesto.
As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those
Muy
talismans
voz de
again.
persona.
The paper dolls. You'll know where to go.
Muñecos de papel. No estaba mirando los muñecos de papel, estaba mirando esto. Hay que buscar muñecos de papel.
Go.
Ah, eso se
Find
ve
all those
mejor.
clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans. You can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other. In
Están
any
aquí,
case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me.
pero no me deja
It's not like
cogerlo.
you can be rid of me.
Keep at it.
Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float.
Hmm?
Pay attention.
Ya os lo dejo para que lo vayáis leyendo si queréis. Habilidades de los generales, señor arquero. Rechazas esta propuesta. Trabajadores azules intactos. En cuanto los canones vermellón, rómpelos todos. Para indicar que quieres una batalla sangrienta. Ok.
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
Vale.
The door will not open.
Tres veces con la aldaba de la izquierda, tres veces con la de la derecha. Ni una vez más ni una menos. Es lo que estamos haciendo. Con la aldaba. ¿Qué es una aldaba? Estoy rompiéndolos todos. Quiero una batalla sangrienta.
The door will not open without the proper.
¿Se han regenerado? Sí. Voy a romper solo los rojos.
The courtesies have been.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out.
No, tendremos que pegarnos. He roto los rojos.
See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight up. Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
Mi Pokémon es mola más que eso. También quiero sacarla ya de aquí.
Is this what humans call sympathy? How acerbic. Yuck. Forget about the judge. Just...
Oli.
It's you! I finally found another living soul! I'm so happy! I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever.
Igual se nos une al equipo.
Happy to see you! Have you seen Miss Gwaynifin? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Vamos a
Give it
buscarla.
up. Gwaynifin was probably eaten by the heliobi
Ah,
already.
me está haciendo decirlo el fantasma, porque yo no le daba eso.
Huh? How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Gwaynifin, that means I'm in even more danger.
¿En serio? ¿Se comieron?
Why don't you take a guess? You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Oh, not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always
Esto es
begging
lo
others
típico que
for
tiene
help?
800 años. Mira, lleva ahí un... Lo que va dejando.
You know
Los,
I'm not
los
cut out to be a
papelillos.
judge. I thought maybe if I worked long enough in the Ten Lords Lords Commission, I get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
You're impossible to find.
Useless brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
¡Bam! Ayuda, me ha poseído un heliobús.
There's no point in following me. I'm leaving, and you're not coming with me. Goodbye.
No! Please don't.
Disfrute, eres una bestia.
Beast? From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
The Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria. How
¿No
did
puede ver
someone
que
as
estamos
useless
poseídos?
as you ever become a judge?
Hey, cut it out! I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges. Wait. Hold on.
Se dio cuenta.
I smell something familiar. Cirrus, it's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I see.
Oh, this is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture. Who would have thought that a piece of Ignamar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a
Ignamar el
guard dog
Grande.
sealed inside a crybaby? Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No, that won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail, a tail, a tail.
Laugh all you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that boy's body.
Terrifying.
Me mofo.
The joke's on you. You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail. You're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Mr. Trailblazer, take this talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the heliobus's influence.
A llorar.
Hey, boy, say something nice to Wawa. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
Y Don Patch. Vale, habla con opcional son los otros, ok.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
Divierte hacer llorar a una niña.
Does the Xianzhou sail through the cosmos? For a heliobus that enjoys provoking your weak human sentiments, I can assure you there is nothing more amusing. Now, don't forget about our deal. Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
A ver, hola.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, Wawa has a sensitive heart. You, go say something nice to the girl.
¿No lo estás menospreciando todo el tiempo?
Yes, which is why she needs other organic beings like you to support her.
Ah, claro, que ya está cogido el trabajo. Puedes deambular por ahí aunque esté estrellado.
Roam free. Is that what you call this? You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
Ok.
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us fight.
Es una furra también, ¿no? ¿Estás?
Someone as nice as you
Tiene la
wouldn't
oreja
say such mean things.
mordida.
Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the heliobus said was true. I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed me. When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire. Everywhere I went, people would notice.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. and everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd found somewhere I belonged. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day. I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation.
Ok.
Making a heliophobe with a heliobus in her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea.
En algunas de las últimas misiones de Honkai están metiendo texto como si fuera Genshin. No te creas que me satisface mucho estar hablando todo el día. Lo estás haciendo muy bien. Hala.
Really?
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are useful too. Oh, I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox. Your old power? Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human
Es que me da así
habitations?
todo el rato.
Team building? Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the
Hace más de 1000 años, o sea que no era Jin Yuan en ese momento. Pero se le entrega el señor del... El señor de la luz.
Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignomar the Whole, have returned here with a desire to challenge the general again.
Pobre Jin Yuan no se salva de una y está en otra.
The battle between the general and Ignomar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignomar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight. Evenly matched? Really?
No sé que Jin Yuan tuviera esa historia, no creo que sea Jin
The
Yuan.
general who fought for the Luofu against the
Xiao.
Heliobus was named Teng Xiao. The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignomar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
No te creas.
Of course the human records would flatter their general. The great Ignomar absorbed the power of countless fellow Heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general. We Heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace.
Interesante, pero me gustaba más la historia cuando eran
But there's an
fantasmas.
exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl? Humiliating.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck, nothing more.
¿Qué vamos a
When
hacer?
I was littler, I saw a ball of fire that looked like it was about to turn to embers. I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me! If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over.
Igual la metieron en lo de los jueces para tenerla controlada,
Barely big enough to be an
para
appetizer.
entrenarla.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity back then. Hilarious! It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down, just like Ignomar did.
¿Por qué quieren desafiar al general?
Why? Does there have to be a reason? The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing Heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of. We Heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you. Ah! The door just opened on its own!
Pistas de otro volumen de historias
Less
sobrenaturales.
screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
En la sala lateral varios cofres para elegir. Por favor, selecciona el menos caro. Vale, romper los azules y el menos caro.
Much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint though. May the Arbiter protect us.
Vale. Y el menos caro. Valioso, cuantioso. Este. Normal, ¿no? Y ahora vamos atrás.
The courtesies have
Bien.
been...
Look, there's a mirror behind the door.
Que se coloca el
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was
ratón en
trying
el
to-
medio. Pero por eso lo quito todo el rato.
That sound. Hua, this way.
What's going on? There's a voice in the mirror?
Ania.
That voice sounds familiar.
Podemos salir por uno y entrar por otro.
Are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
Man in the mirror. Ah, no, no es Ania.
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
Bueno,
We still haven't found Miss Gwainifin. I don't know where she
por lo
went.
menos se han dado cuenta de que hemos
The task
desaparecido.
at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
O sea, que se funca eso.
Are we
Uf, tres
above
espejos.
Fixtral Garden?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be that?
No todos los espejos son de verdad.
You're right, boy. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
Escucha la voz en el espejo y averigua si es real o falso.
This is the exit, you useless brat.
No es.
Madam
Construct?
Let's go.
Whoa, sweetie.
Tampoco es.
Let's go look at the next.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse.
Over here.
What? The real Madam should... I see. Do not be afraid.
But what?
You must trust yourself.
Vale, hay que escoger otro. ¿Ahora será Hania?
Hurry, Hua. Pass through the...
Wait. I want to ask if you.
Likely through some secret me.
I didn't have any.
Este no es.
Hurry, Hua. Pass...
Wait. I want to.
By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer Hua is skilled and diligent. I still remember the decree.
That's her. This.
Es lo que pensaba.
So.
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
Vale, tres. Hay uno ahí. Ey, quiero ir a este.
Around us, Mr. Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion.
Es que hay uno ahí y otro allá.
maybe these are the only mirrors left.
No lo sé.
Hurry, Huahua. Fish.
I need to ask you some.
Manera de juego.
She will be expelled after tonight's.
No es.
Really? So.
Stupid.
So.
Come here, Huahua.
I need to ask you some.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should.
Podía ser.
That's a funny way.
So.
Vamos a escuchar el otro.
Come here, Huahua.
I need.
As a judge responsible for capturing.
Huh?
El medio.
So. I'm not the best judge of. None of them show Madame Shrey as I know her to be.
That puppet judge never respected me.
No era ninguna
She
de
also
estos.
never let her guard down.
¿Qué era el del medio?
I've spent a long
Eran los de
time
atrás.
working with Madame Shrey. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but
Son
she
los de atrás,
never
¿verdad?
told me off.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't drag me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are either.
Tail?
Hey, get away from me.
Se llevan bastante bien.
What do you know? And what are we even talking about? We need to focus.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever.
Yo lo he visto, está detrás de nosotros, ¿no?
Somewhere. I think there's a mirror on that floating island.
¿Por qué no me has dejado ir antes, cabrón?
Could I crawl my way there?
Ha! I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years and you finally started to grow up a bit.
Hurry, Huahua.
I don't want to go back.
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage. It is the decree of the Ten Lords for Huahua to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Let's go. This.
Go es. Me parece bien.
Back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the Ten Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Madame Shrey, I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
Virus sal ya de mi cuerpo.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
I understand. This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier
Pirux
heliobus.
este.
And the Spiritfarers who went to suppress it
Purino.
have lost contact with me. Huahua, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Huh? I won't be able to do it. I'm not as powerful as you two. I always run and hide before a battle.
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a body that is already possessed by another heliobus.
O sea que nosotros
Such
tampoco.
is your absolute advantage as a judge.
También es mi ventaja.
Correct. However, Huahua has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobi than you. That
Bueno,
is why the Ten
totalmente
Lords
inútil.
Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the Ten Lords Commission.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the Ten Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain your personality. You are already a fitting judge. Be confident. On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
Para ti.
Suppress the monster.
Pepero.
Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail.
Ya, para la democracia.
Friends?
Friends? Ugh, I don't make friends with food.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Shut your trap.
Though Furynox is powerful, we have a chance
Furynox.
of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion?
Está viendo la golondrina. Escuchemos el
Let's go.
plan. Tenemos que rescatar a Hania y a la otra. Invita a cazar fantasmas al jadeo. Parece perfecto. Jojo debe estar en el equipo al menos. Blade al lado para que reciba los golpes o aquí.
The hunt beckons, Blady. Are you ready?
Es verdad que ya se hablan entre ellos ahora cuando algunos tienen interacciones entre ellos con el nuevo parche. Lo he visto antes y no me he dado ni cuenta. Podríamos poner a Jin Yuan aunque no está construido. Solo por meter más daño del
It isn't
extra.
wise to put down the hammer and take up the sword.
Vamos ahora.
You've heard the story of Ignamar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General.
Va
They were an
también
entity
bien,
born of many
pero
Heliobi
claro,
fusing together.
Lucha y Blade van
But
juntos siempre, van demasiado
Heliobi
bien.
are gradually
Por lo que está también bien.
tainted by the
Lo único que
emotions
está
and
solo cura
desires of those we possess.
con la
We tend to
habilidad, no
spite
con la
each other
definitiva.
and don't
La
like to
definitiva es
fuse
la que
together.
usa.
It's like having multiple personalities
Y no
inside
sé
a
qué
single
cono nos
head.
han dado, pero su cono sí hace
It
que
leads
cure
to
a otra persona más.
infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignamar or Furynox might be able to swallow a lesser
Los he colocado mal.
Heliobus and placate them for a while.
Creo.
But this internal balance is
Porque creo
easily
que ella
broken
cura
when
a sus
exposed to external forces.
lados, o sea, de 3
Just
en 3.
like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignamar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furynox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furynox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furynox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
One Piece.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
Okay.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furynox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Vale, vamos al lío. Y esta con su especial causa miedo a los enemigos, lo que hace que se reduzca el daño que te hacen, no sé por cuántos turnos.
Furynox! Furynox! Before you duel the General, why don't you fight me?
Serious? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've
Niño.
turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the General arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you put
Cobarde.
together?
Cobarde.
They're nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Me gusta que todos los conocen.
Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends?
Sí.
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something.
Y ahora me da una paliza. Si está en nuestra cabeza, no sé por qué nos pone aquí, como si quiera hablar con nosotros. Está en nuestra cabeza.
You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments
Para que no
in
mueran
here.
los otros.
Also, her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Chael, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Mr. Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Shrey said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Huahua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Shrey, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid.
Vale, vamos
Let's
a ver.
go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunambra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
Ok, ok. Ah, uy. Estos son sellos que se irán rompiendo.
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak
Vale.
and humble is the way to survive.
Ahora sí. Más rápido. A ver qué tal juega la...
What happened to talking tough?
Conflict is pitiless.
Your end approaches.
Relax. Time to say bye.
A ver cómo va la IA de juego. Vale, cura a todos. Que no hay mucho problema en ese aspecto. No elige a uno al azar. Lucha tampoco, pero Natasha es que se la jugaba demasiado. Claro que bajase demasiado la vida.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd.
Inútiles las fuerzas especiales estas. A ver si hay algo. No me dejan pasar. Están estratégicamente colocadas para no dejarme pasar. Otro ancla.
Take your paper dolls out quickly. Do you remember the incantation?
Ah, estos son débiles. Al electro. Pop, pop.
Savor it for me.
Pone. Tenemos que comernos la animación esa todo el rato. Cada vez.
Plenty of heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shrey.
Vale, ahí está. Se queda encontrar Guiafen. Igual está poseída. Mira, con esta música. ¿No?
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay.
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm.
Ahora estará cansada y nos tocará.
How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra Gourd into the evil binding matrix.
No me he fijado en esta versión si hay algún jefe extra. Estaría bien, ¿verdad?
This gourd is so pretty. Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Guinevere, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the matrix.
Es como el Yin y el Yang, pero parece un
It's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
Es el otro. Ahora le va a dar un...
Get her away from her.
No lo sabía yo. Me he enterado.
You won. Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together.
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many heliobus
Nos pegaremos contra Cyrus entonces.
I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn. Excellent. I will keep my promise.
Un poco Zelda también. Cyrus no se puede seleccionar ni atacar. Cuando se derrota cualquier otro enemigo, Cyrus pierde parte de sus puntos de vida. Cuando Cyrus usa su habilidad de movimiento rápido, todos los enemigos realizan una acción inmediatamente. Ok.
Time for them.
Yo primero.
Show no mercy.
Si había que matar a muchos, es probable que fuera mejor la otra. Tienes que curar, mete el bufo de ataque. Que a Bleed le va a venir muy bien.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Y nos queda uno para Blade, perfecto. Venga, a estos mismos. No hay mucha diferencia entre unos y otros. Bien. Kafka, necesitamos puntos. Vale, van todos. ¿Por qué se ha acabado el combate? No entiendo. Ah, puede que haya saltado un dot y que sean 2 fases. Por eso parece que no se acordó el combate. Puede que haya saltado algún dot.
We've still got a chance, Puppet. Sierra said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
¿Liberar a este?
What? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
Tompa. No seas así.
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject.
Paparda, las cinemáticas estas. Oh, empezamos a ver las habilidades de esta, ¿eh? Sneak peek de las cosas que va a poder hacer. Cadena, rollo Kratos, ¿eh? Me gusta lo que ha dicho. Ha dicho, si no se puede ganar, hacemos trampa. Nosotros siendo completamente useless. Ahora va a hacer el ulti, ¿no? La forma del ulti. Que es como un zorro. Segunda fase, pero ahora no tenemos a Juego. ¿Por qué no tenemos killer? Sí. Vale.
Show no mercy.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Here, this thunder. I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Y ahora que tenemos esto, el último. Tengo que ver si a Jojo la controlo yo o no. Creo que no. Para saber cuántos puntos tengo que guardar. Vale. Voy a poner esto a todos.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Time to suffer.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
No podemos.
Say bye to breathing.
Ahí.
Show no mercy.
Talismans, on my command!
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Threat raised.
Fail to send you.
Stand still.
Opponent damage.
Time to
Ahí
say
lo tenemos.
bye. Boom.
Mission failed.
Ahora igual todos estos van al lobo, al cola. El desastre de los heliobús le dio... ¿Pero a qué velocidad quieren que leamos?
I wonder how Huohuo is doing. I should check up on her.
Aquí este está poseído. Y este es el chaval que no habla con Choei y con Cirro.
You wretched... Already forgetting? You're human... Kid? As a spirit, for as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. There are many little... I have lived for countless... I can wait.
Vale.
We will meet. I wasn't the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace... I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords...
Muy bien. Wait.
One possessing Huohua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should
Raro
be
que no haya
happy or
aparecido
sad.
Hania, ¿verdad? Todo el
Never
resto de
mind.
la esta.
I have thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
Sé que tu cuerpo tiene algún problema
It
grave.
is only an artificial
Te iba a
ingenium
decir.
body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
Es el doctor de Genshin. No ves a la juez Hania por ninguna parte.
Anya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak.
Okay.
No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the heliobi within. The Sanzhou will live to see another day.
Para
We
variar.
can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Tail! Mr. Tail! What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had
No
to
creo que se haya
sacrifice
sacrificado
himself.
realmente, porque en el banner estás con él.
It was
A
because
tirar el
of
ulti lo
him that I
necesita.
ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Ahora es libre.
I guess he is. Don't worry, Mr. Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinifin's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened?
Solo queréis
She'll be
alargar.
relieved.
Bien. Este lo hemos cogido, sí. Bueno, chavales, nos vemos. Vamos a ver a Susha.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Quitas a Susha lo que pajar.
Thanks for
Joder.
telling me
¿Pero
everything.
por qué lo ponen
I
tan
didn't
rápido?
think things would get so out of
¿Por esto?
hand.
Lo voy a quitar por si...
I
Vuelvo
would
por
be
ahí.
able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time.
Me cae bien.
I'm heading to the apothecary.
La que no me cae nada bien es la
Catch you
Topaz.
later.
No sé por qué a vosotros os cae bien, ¿eh? Prefiero a Tartaglia 1000 veces. Son básicamente el mismo personaje en distinto juego. Plasma danzante. A ver quién nos ha llamado. Peligros de mi corazón. My heart. ¿Estás bien? Será la misión de personaje, ¿no? Reunión en el jardín del sosiego. ¿La es principal esta? Continuación traza caminos. Vale, tras tu espeluznante aventura en el jardín del sosiego no te atreves ni a mencionar ese lugar. Pero no puedes escapar de la mano maliciosa del destino. Tu próxima aventura comienza con tu fe ciega en el mensaje de la pequeña Wii. Al igual que antes. Vale, pues lo voy a dejar aquí. Vamos a hacer... Creí que solo había una, tío. Siendo sincero. Lo vamos a dejar aquí, rollo... En plan... No se nos va a ir mucho la hora. Y así queda mejor rollo en el vídeo. En plan... Quien quiera buscar cada una. Pues nos vemos, gente. Hasta luego.